Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
All right, let's talk about your drought monitor here. Not too bad across the state. We've got fairly quiet conditions when it comes to a major drought, at least across the northern half of the state. But yes, we're still watching out for our friends in southwest Utah, portions of Iron and Washington counties, the western half of those areas, about 4% of the state underneath that extreme drought situation there. Now, thankfully, it's not the exceptional drought, so we have seen some improvement even across southern portions of the state as we've gone throughout, especially the month of March. Now, as we look at what's going on forewarned radar right now, not a lot of precipitation out there to really concern yourselves with. We had a little bit of activity over the Salt Lake Valley earlier, but you can see that continues to just fizzle on out as it pushes to the west now. So things are really drying out for now. But we're still tracking this upper level low that's in place. And as that stays over the state of Utah here, that's going to continue to give us at least a chance of some precipitation from time to time. So as we look out there at Futurecast, you'll see a little bit of precipitation trying to pop up out there. But again, don't expect much from this activity this morning. But with that low pressure down to our south and we get some daytime heating, we are going to bubble up more of those isolated rain and snow showers, probably more so valley rain showers and mountain snow showers. But really, we could see a snowflake mixing down even to the valleys here with this activity. But it's going to be brief. It's not going to amount to much. But again, don't be surprised if you're driving and all of a sudden you run into a quick snow shower or a quick rain shower that kind of impacts you. By the evening, that begins to fizzle out. And notice by the time you wake up Saturday morning, we've got a lot of sunshine. And folks, that sunshine is not just with us for Saturday morning. It's with us Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning, and all the way through Sunday afternoon. So some beautiful weather in store for the weekend. Now, when we start talking about sunshine and warming temperatures, you know what we got to start talking about as well? Yeah, all these flowers and trees that are blooming. Brandon's sending in these photos of all the cherry blossoms and things that are taking place and really blossoming out there. And with the sunshine, the warmer temperatures, yeah, that's going to lead to an increase in that pollen. So if you're someone that's a typical allergy sufferer, you take that allergy medication daily, just know, especially for our friends in southern Utah, we're going to be in that high category as we get towards this weekend here when it comes to the pollen. So keep that in mind. But even for our friends across the northern half of the state, we're going to be in that moderate category here through the weekend. So not doing too well when it comes to the pollen. All right, the temperatures out there, upper 20s and 30s across most of the state this morning. So pretty uniform with chilly conditions, but again, not frigid. We've got this low pressure trough that continues to usher in that cooler air mass across the area. But look at that. We start to break this thing down going into your Saturday afternoon. Now, we'll still have a northerly flow on Saturday. So while we will start to warm temperatures up a little bit, it's only going to be a little bit for most of us on Saturday. But by Sunday, we get a little more significant warming trend as we start to get rid of that northeasterly flow and we start to say hello to a more westerly flow. And then heading into next week, oh my, yes, this is the week. Now, I know a lot of folks had spring break this past week, and it was very wintry-like out there, but next week, it's going to be a very much like a spring-like week heading our way with well above average temperatures expected to build in. Let's talk about the weekend forecast, though, for you, because in Salt Lake City, a lot of folks coming to town this weekend. Mid-50s on your Saturday with sunshine, low 60s on Sunday. So, yeah, there you see that warming trend. St. George, how about upper 60s for your Saturday, low to mid 70s for your Sunday? Notice we're talking a lot of sunshine. In fact, looking ahead over the next 10 to 14 days, it's looking fairly dry out there with well below average precipitation chances across the region. St. George, low 60s for us today, upper 60s Saturday, mid 70s on Sunday. That's a nice weekend. Heading into next week, it gets better. We're talking about lots of sunshine and temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, maybe touching 90 by the end of next week. The Wasatch Front, we've got a few isolated rain and snow showers around the area this afternoon. Otherwise, it's a beautiful weekend with highs warming up, and we're in the 60s and eventually the 70s for next week.